Hey Sagittarius, it's Patsy, and I'm here to do your reading for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day and your love bite for uh, February until the end of March, and your general reading for now until I get to another general reading. So basically, I'm just giving you a reading today because it's Valentine's Day and I wanted to give you all something. I was out of town. I had a death in the family, and I was away. And then when I got back, I contracted laryngitis for a week, and that was something. Um, and so I've been trying to get back this week to doing something for the collective. And I got a lot done yesterday, and I wanted to come back down and do yours because I already had laid out. But I didn't get there. So, ooh, okay, excuse me. So, see, that's what I'm saying. It's been this type of day, all day, all morning. I've been up since 5 something, and I'm just getting on here at 12:40. Well, now it's 12:42. On 2/14/19. Um, and now all I couldn't make up my mind whether I wanted to go live. Excuse me. Couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to go live or if I wanted to um, make this divine feminines reading just because I know there are divine feminines out here that this is a trigger day for them, as it is for myself, certainly for a myriad of reasons. But I said, well, let me use my energy doing what I want, what I know I really, really want to do, which is give you guys your readings. So I just have 4 left to do. So you are the first. And just forgive me for a second. I'm a little scrambled here. This may not get up to be a Sagittarius's reading. Let's see how it goes. But whatever it is, it'll be recorded. And Sagittarius, whatever it happens, I know you will understand, because you all have been hanging in there with me from the beginning of this journey that had nothing to do with twin flames or romance. This was about the tarot de Orisha, teaching, giving messages and guidance to those who wish to hear them. And it was no pressure and it was no obligation, but it was meant for me to open up myself to this journey. And so I have to thank the YouTube community, the YouTube audiences, for bringing me to, well, an awakening. They helped with that, so thank you all so much. But uh, by talking to the viewers, the subscribers, people who wanted readings and trying to understand in order to help them what this twin flame journey was, and turned out as a awareness, bringing about an awareness on my part of this thing, um, that the relationship that I was in the midst of, the friendship that I had had for decades, was morphing into something different. And this is why. This is the explanation for it. Because I didn't understand why things happened the way they did. You know? why would these, they're synchronistic events, but I think the other word for it is, it begins with an S too, and there's a movie with the name of it, and I know it. I'm just having a senior MS moment. um, so, like Kismet, you know, something like that. Like things happen separately in two different places to two different people who are somehow connected, but it's the same disaster, like at the same time. And like serendipity, that's the word. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Eagle. Serendipity. Serendipitous events that happen to yourself and your best friend at the same time. Even if y'all haven't been talking to each other all the time. Every now and then. You know, a couple of months, weeks, call, check in. And what is blossomed out of that, I was very clear on early that this was something that it was an answer to prayers, definitely his. And then I realized it was mine also. And neither one of us knew how this was going to take a form. You know, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're just like, huh, you know, or things are going around in your life, maybe it's not so much the person that you're with, even though they may be part of the problem also, but just life events. When you get to a certain age, when you think that you're done raising children and you're done being responsible for so many things, and you just are tired, you're exhausted, and you're just like, there's got to be a different thing. My life can't just be this. I know I prayed that prayer, and I take responsibility for that. And there'll be no way, I guess, of ever knowing. I guess, I don't know. Maybe one day, ever sit down and talk and calculate it to find. Excuse me, that's quite disturbing, my front tooth. But anyway, there's no way of knowing if we both, you know, had that same at the same time, you know, um, out of anger, frustration, people say things. And I've come to realize that how powerful our words are and our thoughts are, even when we have no intention of it being that way. If you ask for someone to be removed and then you stay, a myriad of things can happen because you are trying to control someone else's behavior and their will, but you're not willing to change your behavior or change your or adjust your will. I shaved them very good. When you release someone and you step away and you stay away, then it's a release. Took me a long time to marinate and process this whole journey. And I guess if I had been where I want to be, where I thought I would be with this relationship by this time, maybe I'd been too happy to think about what it was meaning and its impact, in the larger, you know, contract with my creator. What was it that I needed to learn? So maybe if I was at peace or content, then I wouldn't take the time to pay attention to my mission. What is my soul's purpose? What is my path? Why am I here? Am I doing the work? Do I need to learn more things? Have I learned enough? And appreciate my gifts and work with the gifts as they've been given to me. And so I thank the universe and my friend, this challenge, for bringing me that, that time that I would not, maybe I would not have taken, because I would have been wrapped up in being happy. So there's a dark side to happiness, I guess. I'll say, that was good. There's a dark side to happiness because it may take you away from your spiritual path. And that may be the lesson of this too. Happiness may take you away from your spiritual path temporarily. But that temporarily may last a long time. That's a journey. That's a divergence. A divergence in the road. You choose a path that'll bring you happiness. It'll bring you contentment, maybe. But there's more happy had you gone this way. And so some of us have chosen paths, and others of us have had no choice because a path we were headed down, that we thought we were headed, was blocked. So therefore, you adjust and you go on, right? You can't stay stuck in it because that's no growth, right? But you have to process it and then move, right? So that's what happens in relationships with human beings. Some people go this way, and by them going this way, that may cut off your ability to move ahead in your career, buy a piece of property, right? If somebody else comes with a bigger bid, they got it, you didn't. Oh well, now you have to start over because you can't move into that space. You can't buy that parcel of land. You can't live in that house because someone else is there. So you take your money and you go over here. Now, 10 years later, this house is great, and so is yours. So now you're equal. So the block worked out for this family that bought that property, but the detour worked out for you too. So that's, I guess, the message. Maybe that's the message for Sagittarius this morning, right? What is that? It's by Robert Frost, right? Two roads cross in the wilderness, and I took the one less traveled by. Is that it? Let's see, Patty. 1 minute, folks. You can, I'm sure somebody will timestamp it if they don't, if for those who don't want to hear these ramblings. And those of you who are sticking, thank you very much. And those of you who fast forward, thank you very much too. However way you watch it. This journey is for you and me, okay? So I always said, as I learn, I will share. So let me see, Robert Frost. I know that's the name of the poet. I believe it is. Robert Frost. Okay. Died on January 29th, 1963. Ah, this is it, The Road Not Taken. See? All right. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Yellow brick road, maybe? Alluding? I don't know. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood. And sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. So, by yourself, beautiful, bright, sunshine in front of you. And this road splits now. Trying to look as far as you can. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. So the other path was just as pretty, and it may have been taken care of better. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden back. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how many leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So he could tell by the leaves on the path that no one had gone forward and turned back. But he kept the thought in the back of his head that he would possibly pass back, but he doubted it. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost, 1874 to 1963. So, the story of the two roads diverging in the wood will be told over and over and over, and it has. And he took the one that was less traveled, and that has made all the difference. So, There's a choice. The choice of happiness or independence or innovativeness. Innovation could be. What? I mean, interpreting poems. All right, folks, here we go. Sagittarius. 5 cards for your partner, 5 cards for you. First 5 cards for you, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And I started that at 1 o'clock, whoever's time stamping. So it's 20 minutes and just 20 minutes and just make it 20 minutes. That'll be good. Second card, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher commitment. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. So, Sagittarius, someone who you are truly in love with, you're being told is worth waiting for and that it is safe for you to love. You're being told that there's going to be some progress in this relationship, maybe, that you could get engaged. Today is Valentine's Day for the rest of the United States, okay, and wherever else they celebrate Saint Valentine. I guess in Ireland. Okay. And even that is a strange story, but you don't want to hear that right now. I'll do that to the divine feminine. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius, for your patience. Anyway, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you could be getting engaged, or it could just be saying that you and your partner, your interest, your person are going to be talking more. Okay. And coming to understanding. Okay. Let's see what that means. Since it's Valentine's Day, let's see what Doreen Virtue meant when she talked about engagement. Congratulations. This card signals pending nuptials, beginning with romantic engagement. Even if you're not presently in a relationship, the romance angels can see one upon your horizon. Even if you're not presently in a relationship, the romance angels can see one upon your horizon. This card comes to you as a reassurance, specifically so that you'll choose to release any worries about whether you'll be married, because you will. Deep romantic love in which you will feel treasured is in the cards for you. The deeper meaning of this card relates to commitment. First, you commit to taking care of yourself. You establish boundaries about what you will and won't accept in your relationships and in other life areas such as career, home, lifestyle, and so on. Next, you honor your self-commitment by taking decisive action and telling others how you truthfully feel about their behavior. As you commit to yourself, the universe sends you additional experiences of loving commitment, including the promise of marriage. So, establishing boundaries, deciding what your life is going to be, what your lifestyle is going to be in this relationship. So, taking this relationship and defining it for yourself and for your partner. These are your cards here, Sagittarius. So this is your reading. So we're talking to you. This situation, this relationship, whatever it is that's coming towards you is worth waiting for. And it'll be someone that you have chemistry with, who is a true love, and who you will know that it is safe for you to love. Okay? It is safe. So if you're involved in a situation now that you don't feel safe, that's not the relationship that they're referring to, at least not in the form that it is now, making you feel unsafe, right? Let's do that. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from a hurt that was painful. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from a hurt because of painful relationship difference experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner that you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel love and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. So, okay, look, I'm a romantic. It's Valentine's Day, what you want. But I think it's important that we get the message that Doreen Virtue, whoever, all of these artists took a long time to, these authors, these were messages that they got from the divine. And they wrote them down and shared them with us. And there are times, besides the gift that we have as readers, or any reader that you go to, that I have, of our interpretations, but sometimes Spirit says, read what I wrote. I say, read what I wrote. And as I was reading that, this morning I was saying I think it's the 121st Psalm, the Lord is the shield upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this day and even forevermore. So it's safe because you trust. Trust in the shield of the Creator. Trust in the protection of the divine. That's why it's safe. Not because of anything less than that. And anything else is just adding to it. Confidence that this is worth waiting for. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's happening for your partner. It's already 29 minutes. We have, consider your foundation. And that is falling under worth waiting for. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So, this person is trying to make a decision of whether or not they're committed to this relationship, Sag. Next, actions speak loudly. So, once you've opened up your heart, or when you do, or when you did, what were the actions? What were the actions taken by this person, and what actions did you take towards them? So they're considering your actions along with the foundations, where they're from, where they're coming from, who they are. Speak the language of love fell under engagement. So I'm thinking this person wants to speak lovingly to you, and they may be on their way to engaging with you. So they're looking forward to having a conversation with you, or they're considering your actions and the way you've spoken to them, negative or positive, when they're weighing, when they're deciding to make the decision to come towards you. And on top of true love for you, for them, love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. True love. Spirit also said self-love for both you and your partner. The true love is the love of self. That's going to impact the actions and the way you speak, the things that are said, the way you act towards the person that you say you love or that you do love. It's words and actions, these things together. And maybe there's a difference, okay? For someone, the difference in the way that you're interpreting the other one's words and actions is you're not used to it, because this is what love looks like. And what you saw before were people who were not sincere. The actions of some people may mirror exactly the actions of the person that you're dealing with now. But they're two different people. It's two different intentions behind it. Some were manipulative, and others were just working or trying to express love. Some people use sex and words to manipulate a person, to mess with their thought patterns. Some people are very good at this. They pride themselves on the ability to manipulate their partners. And after a while, you learn how to do it yourself, right? Or at least recognize it when it's being done. And once you recognize it, it's not fun for either person, because now you've taken away the magician's tricks, or you've looked into their box and you've seen that there's an escape hole that the rabbit gets out of on the table or something. However, the rabbit gets out. You know the secret behind the veil. So now it's not fun for them anymore. They can go somewhere else and have fun, because that's why they learned this trick to begin with. That was for somebody. Okay. But now, love makes a difference. Even for the trickster. If that's who you are, or if that's who you think your partner is, or that who your partner really is. Because the only thing real is love. And that fell on top of chemistry. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So too much focus on why you can't make this work and not enough focus on why it does work. Get out of your heads. Your partner needs to get out of their heads. They're doing a lot of thinking and not enough acting. Or not acting or speaking the way that they intend. Their words are not having the impact that they intend. I don't think there's any malicious on either of your part. I don't think there's any maliciousness per se, but it may be reactive. This is how relationships start off sometimes, when people really, really care about each other, and now they're starting to get to know one another. So for some of you, this is just part of the cycle of relationships. So let's see what let's see what we have at the bottom of this deck for you here. Oh, number 11, look to your inner strength. Very good. So you can manifest your strength, okay? Doing your prayers, your meditations, your visualizations, okay? And new love. So you're going to be able to manifest a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, so get your strength together and you're going to manifest a new love. Okay, from the Tarot Sexual Magic, here we have the Three of Wands. This is and this is under worth waiting for and consider your foundation. So this is someone who has been waiting a long time. That's why the leaves are kind of like autumn. So this could be the fall. Someone who's been waiting a long time to proceed, to go forth. To follow a passion. Someone who has been taking a long time to follow a passion, or some people who have been with one another a long time and who are still passionate about one another. Threes are about communication. So these are two people who get along very well. They've known each other for a long time. And they have been waiting for one another a long time. Okay, so under It's Safe for You to Love and Actions Speak Loudly, we have Knight of Pentacles. So we know the Knight of Pentacles is slow. But this is someone who has finally decided to come towards someone else with an offer. But I don't think it's being received very well. Somebody's giving the other person the deuces. I don't think that she's accepting it. It's safe for you to love. I think that you may be making an offer to someone that you've had a relationship with a long time, and that person is not entertaining your offer or not as excited about the offer as you expected they would be. On top of engagement and speak the language of love, we have stars. So someone could have Aquarius in their chart. This engagement, this conversation is going to be healing. When you and your partner speak with love, this is going to heal both of you. It's going to relax both of you, give you some enlightenment. And it's going to not only heal, it's going to nourish. Because I don't think that that's water she's pouring out there. That looks like milk. So this is nurturing and healing. Beautiful. On top of true love and love makes the difference, we have the Chariot. Another major arcana. Someone who is coming towards you, or you're going towards someone, because they're your true love, and that's what's different. Someone is making a choice about which way to go. They feel like they have no control over this Chariot. Maybe one is depending on the other one to wake up in order to help them get the Chariot straight. Oh, well, that might be for somebody. Maybe your person is awakening, and that is how they're going to. They weren't able to steer the Chariot by themselves, and they would need your help, or you need your partner's help. Okay. Please let me know if that resonates for you. Please make a comment, even if it resonates later on in the month. And Queen of Wands. Okay, lastly, over chemistry, and the only thing that is real is love. This is love. This is passion. This is someone who is ready to be open, reveal themselves to one another, to be vulnerable to one another, to allow themselves to see clearly what is being offered. The warmth, the passion. And how comfortable this person is around you. It may surprise you how comfortable this person is around you. So, someone is trying to offer something to someone who had waited for them to wake up a long time. Someone who they were really comfortable with. A friend. And so, Sagittarius, you will be talking to this person. You may be talking to them. They may be coming to see you. You may be going to see them. And they may be coming to you with an offer. Just be gentle with them. All right? Your words mean a lot to them. They are impactful to this person. They affect them in ways that you have no idea. In ways that you never intended. Number 16, change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. That falls on top of worth waiting for. Consider your foundation. The Three of Wands. All right, so this is 50. This is a 5. And this is 16. This is a 7. So change that is being directed by the Creator. It's kind of like a tower moment, but it's not like, it's just something that's going to open up somebody's eyes. Someone is going to get clarity and change the direction that they were going. They're going to stop procrastinating and look at what is being offered. 8 of Michael. This falls on top of safety to love, and actions speak loudly. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, someone is getting awakened, making a courageous choice to change situation that they were not seeing clearly. And that could be you or your partner. All right, you could be getting a revelation that you're going to change your life by stepping away from this situation. And they or you could be getting a revelation that, no, we're going to keep trying. Or, we're going to change and make the adjustments that we need to heal this relationship. We have the 2 of Michael. So, trying to make a decision. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem. Find a compromise that falls on top of engagement and speak the language of love. When it fell on the table, it fell like this. So that could mean that someone has made a decision. And this conversation, this engagement is going to speak about that, the decision that they've made. Now, they said they're speaking in the language of love, but this is also, remember, talking about loving yourself. Oh, King of Raphael, someone who is King of Cups, right? Someone who is warm and honorable and refined. Says, yes, it's safe for you to trust this person because they have the ability to do many things at once. Follow your creative passions. And you have it safe for you to love over here in the romance cards. And this is falling on top of true love, and love makes a difference, and the Chariot. This person that's coming towards you is trustworthy. Now, this could be for your partner, for your cross-watcher, letting them know that you are safe, that you are honorable and generous and warm. Or could be letting you know that that's what your partner wants you to know about them, Sagittarius. You make it fit. Could fit you both. You could both be very nice, warm, generous, honorable, refined people. Okay? And one more card, please. One more from the Archangel Power deck. And this is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Ooh, I just got a ding just as I said that. Ooh, another Michael. 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release the feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. And this card here, the only thing that is real is love and chemistry and the Queen of Wands, which would be Sagittarius. or Leo or Aries. But this would definitely be the Queen of Wands, right? As you, Sagittarius. So there's chemistry. You don't need to be worried. The only thing real is love. So stop worrying. You may be making this worse than it really is. You're making a crisis out of a molehill, right? A mountain out of a molehill. So stop doing that. So thank you very much, Sagittarius. Happy Valentine's Day. Excuse the whatever doesn't make sense or you can't relate to, excuse those rantings, but someone may get something out of that, and that's the whole purpose of it. So I will be talking to you all soon. And this is another message I got. I want to make sure that you get it. Different music that we hear as we are growing up, subconsciously over time, molds who we are and the things that we fear and the way that we think about relationships, especially love relationships or human interactive relationships, consciously and unconsciously. That's that music for manifestation message that we get a lot. That came just as I was getting ready to do this, so that might mean something to someone. But what it meant to me is that we have to understand and remember who we're dealing with. That's why it's good to get to know a person. What kind of household they grew up in, what were their music, not only what kind of music do they like now, but what music did their parents play around the home? What music were they exposed to? What was out during, what was in the street, what was in the atmosphere, whether they liked it or not. That might give you more hints into different aspects of your person as far as, their childhood and maybe little habits and things that they have or fears and things that they may have. So Spirit gave me that today, and I'm going to share that with you, Sagittarius, just as because why not? Why not, Saggy? Why not? Okay, so I'll be talking to you all real soon. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, all right? And don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Give any of these videos to your friends as Valentine's gifts. They're free, and you'll just be helping me do my work, like you always have, Saggy. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Love you all so, so, so much, all right? Namaste. Peace.